The Concrete Connection project acknowledges that the land this podcast was recorded and filmed on is the traditional lands of the Kaurna people, and we respect their spiritual relationship with their country. Well, g'day and welcome to the Concrete Connection project podcast, where I'm out and about on every single street of the Adelaide CBD and Adelaide Council, where I'm performing and creating, raising money and awareness for mental health and supporting those organisations that are supporting people that may be struggling. Now, I'm out still in North Adelaide, and I'm at the Adelaide Art Society with Jo. Jo, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
No worries. Now, tell us a bit about this building and what we're doing here in North Adelaide.
Well, this building used to be a mill, and it's been converted now into the Adelaide Art Society, where we hold lots of workshops and weekly classes. We've got about 150 members, and we have a committee meeting that help run it, and we have lots of volunteers as well. We have exhibitions 3 times a year, spring, we have autumn and winter. Yeah, so very, very busy.
Yes, it is an awesome building, and it's sort of what drew me to it originally, because I was walking around these streets performing, trying to tick off some of these ones around North Adelaide, and I saw the building and thought, oh wow, that looks interesting. And I saw the little foyer was open, and then the door was closed. It said, please knock if you dare, and I just sort of half knocked, expecting no one to answer, and then you opened the door, and then there was this massive life drawing class going on. And I just asked if you mind if I played outside, and I played outside. Next thing we know, I was asked to come and be a model here, clothed with a few instruments on this very stage, and we just finished a session. Then it was awesome to be a part of, and so life drawing is a big part of the sessions that are run here.
Yeah. So life drawing usually refers to when a nude life drawing, and then you have portrait drawing.
Portrait drawing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. All good. And we also run still life classes, and also on a Friday we have just bring your own project that you're working on. So yeah, so it's pretty versatile. Yeah, and we've got other classes during the week. So on our website we've got all of the different times. Yeah.
So for you, why is art so important? You're the vice president here, is that correct?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So why is art so important to you?
It's a way of expressing myself that words just don't do justice. I think words are overrated sometimes. I found anyway. And so I find that what is beautiful in the world needs to be recorded, and I'm up for the challenge. So yeah, and it helps to still my racing thoughts. It gives my mind a something to focus on, so that my creative side can be busy doing what it loves and not have the chaos of a party happening. So yeah, and I'm drawn to a community of people and the friendships that we have, the encouragement, and yeah, we're quite a eclectic group of people. So yeah, they've welcomed me really well. Feel really at home here and part of the furniture. And sometimes I do participate as a model, or lots of different things you can try here.
Yeah, it was definitely a lovely bunch of people here today. And last week I was lucky enough to be able to be a model twice. Starting my modelling career too. So I'm definitely happy about that.
And gets paid too.
Yeah. So if you're up for being a model, for portrait drawing or life drawing, is there somewhere to?
There's an email address.
Email address on the Adelaide Art Society website, I'm sure. Now, what's your medium that I saw? Well, there's lots of people doing different things. I believe some are doing charcoal, some are doing paint, some are doing pencil, and you look like you're doing something a bit different to everyone else. What are you up to over there?
I'm using oils.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so oils have the they have the adapting of not drying out so quickly as acrylics.
Mm-hmm.
They have a bit more of a body. It's quite tactile. The colours are very vibrant. They don't change much.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the feel of it, using it. Yeah, you use it with brushes. You can use it with a palette knife. Yeah. So I love oils, and if you make a mistake, you can either scrape it off or you can, paint over it. So it's really nice.
And so as you would, we talked about why you like coming here. Do you know why some of the other people? Are there any other examples of why other people have started joining the classes, or have they spoken to you about, obviously without divulging everyone's life story, but just examples of people, why, community and things like that are so important around this building?
Yeah, I think sometimes we have quite a few that have retired, and I think sometimes it's nice to get out of your comfort zone and meet new people. Other people just want to hone their skills. Yeah, and it's not too expensive here, so people can afford to come regularly, and it's local. It's not right in the city, but it's quite easy to get to from many areas of Adelaide. I've known other people too have done other short courses and found them to be, just too short, and want something that will keep improving them. So that's another part of why people come regularly. Yeah.
Well, I found it quite interesting because I was lucky enough to be given a few of the pieces by a few of the artists that were drawing today. We were here for 3 hours and doing just one piece, and then at the end of it they just pass it on. I find that quite an interesting thing, to work so hard on something for a decent amount of time and then to give it away. Do you think that...
Well, you do that with your music. You work on it too for lots of time, and then you sing it for how long? 3 minutes?
Yeah.
And you give it away to people.
Yeah, well, that's true as well.
Yeah.
And then particularly with streaming now, musicians are pretty much giving away all their music pretty much for free, which is another story, another completely other story. But I just find it interesting. It is about developing skills and working something really hard at it, and then just giving it away. I found it quite interesting. And then, it's all about skill building and getting better, and no matter what the age, because, the gentlemen were definitely senior and probably retired as well. And just, you can always improve and always get better. Now, in the project I'm on is about mental health. So what for you do the words mental health mean? It's a pretty broad question, but just for you, when you hear those words, what springs to mind? I sort of think about my own journey with mental health. So I think of it as a battle with your thoughts and things that's going on in your mind, and because it's such a powerful part of who you are, it does affect you. And so, I've had struggles with mental health illnesses, and I've found that doing art has helped to bring to forefront other qualities, and I get to
with art helped me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's incredible, because you're not only facilitating here, you're also a support worker, is that right?
Yeah, that's right, yes.
Yeah. So what sort of work does that involve for you?
It can be very varied depending on the client, but most times I'm there to listen and just to help wherever is needed, to just accept them for who they are, and also to give advice and support as well. So it can be from driving to different appointments, to doing housework, to watering the plants.
Literally, support wherever
feeding
you
the cat. All sorts of things. Yeah, it's really cool.
Well, the first thing you said was quite important, and that was just to listen. I think that's a big. A lot of things that are coming up in this conversation that I'm discovering along the way, and community is a huge part of it. But also, listening. I think that's something that we've all got to, I think, get better at. The message out is it's good to talk about things, but how to listen is the way. And then that's why you said, what questions are we going to ask? What are we going to do today? And I've sort of learnt with doing this podcast is that if I have too many questions, then I'm not actually listening to the person I'm talking to. So I like to make it less structured. I'd like to ask you a few things, particularly about the building and things like that. But if I don't have a list of questions, then I'm more actively listening to you. And I think that's important to learn, particularly if we've got loved ones or friends or anyone coming to us, whether it's in a crisis or they just have a problem, and when they talk about it, if we learn to actively listen, I think we can all start making a step in the direction of having positive mental health for the greater community. If everyone can learn how to do that a little better, I think.
Yep, definitely. Yep.
Yeah. So, for me, if I was as good at art as you guys that are in the room here, because there's some incredible stuff that's been going on, I think one of my problems is that I'll always try to think about how I could then maybe turn that into a career, or how I could maybe monetize it in a way. Would I do a gallery or things like that? But was art a career path for you? Is that what you thought it was, or was it more just to do the art? Does that make sense?
Yeah, more of a journey probably than having the paintings sell. I think if you take your eyes off of you being authentic and being who you are and just enjoying it, then you do learn along the way, but you're actually more invested in it, and you're not worried about money. I think money takes the joy out of painting, out of anything really, especially the creative arts. So if people like it and want to buy it, well, that's great, but at the moment it's not really a focus, especially since I've only just started learning to paint a few years ago. So.
Yep, so just honing the craft and
enjoying
it and getting better each day.
Yep.
Now, so to learn more about the Adelaide Art Society, we can go to the website or Facebook or things like that.
Yep, we've got an Instagram page as well that we regularly post people's work on.
Yep.
And also when we have a social night once a month, and we have a social night coming up this Friday night.
Okay, well, hopefully I can get the podcast out by then. But we are in just off Tint Street on North Adelaide. What street are we on here?
Margaret Street.
Margaret Street.
Right next to Perryman's Bakery, which is amazing stuff.
Because, is it 112?
Yes, 112.
112 Margaret Street, and that's what the Instagram is as well, isn't it? Adelaide Art Society 112.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so check that out, and you can see some of the fabulous work that people are doing here, the social nights and things like that. Anything else that you'd like anyone to know about the Adelaide Art Society?
You can come and become a member, show your face, come in and we're a very friendly bunch.
Yeah, well, I can attest to that for sure because, as we've said, I've been in here the last 2 weeks and, very welcoming, very warm. And maybe one day I'll have the guts to do some life drawing, be a model for life drawing, but we'll wait and see if that ever happens. But thanks so much for being on having a chat today, Jo.
Yeah, sure. No worries. And can you share a little bit about how you're travelling around recently, like in the last week? What have you been doing?
Well, in the last week, actually, I didn't do too much last week because I had 2 sick children at home, both with the flu. So it was a bit of a different week last week since I saw you last Monday. But this week I'll be just finishing off what I'm doing in and around North Adelaide. 2 weeks ago, some friends of mine and I, we did Melbourne Street, so all down that area. We sort of went all the way down there and did all the side streets, pretty much all the way across. Since I saw you last when I was up here originally, when I first knocked on the door, I've sort of tackled all this top half. But there's a few little stray streets that I've got to clean up, and that'll be tomorrow. And that'll be Friday, which will take me to the school holidays, which I normally have a bit of a break to spend time with the family. But then I will just about be into the north-east quarter of the city, so the Rundle side of the city, and that'll be the last section that I need to do.
Wow.
Before
amazing.
I finish up around December 12th or 13th is the plan to finish in Rundle Mall, and all the streets of Adelaide will have been performed or created on. Oh,
that's incredible. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done.
Yeah, awesome. So if you do want to donate to the project, make sure you just check out all the bio, the links, the comments section. There'll be a link there to the GoFundMe campaign where we can hopefully raise enough money to donate to one more charity, which will get us close to 10 charities that we've been able to donate, charities or organisations that we've been able to donate towards.
Fantastic. Wow.
No worries.
Awesome.
All right, Jo. Well, thank you very much. If you ever need someone for portraits again, maybe with a ukulele next time. We've done banjo, we've done guitar.
Yeah.
And we'll hopefully be able to work that out.
Yep, sounds good.
Excellent. Thanks for being on the podcast.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thanks for listening to the Concrete Connection Project podcast. If you want to support this project even further, please like, follow, share, subscribe, or leave a review wherever you're listening to this podcast. To support this project even further, please leave a small donation in the GoFundMe campaign, where we are raising money and awareness for mental health and mental health charities that are supporting people that are struggling. Please find the link in the show description or scan the QR code. Thanks for listening.